Hey, what's going on? Luke here. The 2022 NRL season is underway tonight. We have our first game. I'm excited. You're probably excited too. In fact, the whole of Australia is excited. Now, I'm also excited to jump on Rugby League Live 4 and see who they think is going to win the whole season. Not just tonight, the whole season. Now, I've made all the teams on Rugby League Live 4 and I will eventually upload them to the Fan Hub, but I have gone through and I've made all of the sides. I'm going to chuck them into a competition mode, do like a little custom competition, and see who ends up winning the premiership. Now, we're just about to jump onto Rugby League Live 4, but before we do so, I just want to take time to say if you happen to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also, make sure that you do use the notification bell. Don't rely on the sub boxes. Use the notification bell and never miss any of my videos. Also, go ahead and give me a follow on social media. It's on the screen right now. It's Mr. Luke and YT for the most part. My Facebook's Mr. Luke, but everything else, including Snapchat, including TikTok, is Mr. Luke and YT. Go ahead, give me a follow, give me an ad. Now we can jump on to Rugby League Live 4. Alrighty, as you can see on the screen right now, we are on Rugby League Live 4 currently. We have made a custom competition. I haven't added the teams in yet, but I have gone through and made them. You can see the custom competition is basically the NRL. It's not a like for like. I can't do that on this game. I can only do like a very similar one. So basically what I mean by that is there's an option here that says do they play each other once or twice. And obviously in the NRL, they have a bit of a weird draw where not every team plays each other twice, but obviously some teams do definitely play twice. So that's the only difference. Everything else is the same. Final 8 there, 16 clubs, male, NRL, it's in a league. We are ready to go. So I'm just going to go and add all of the sides. You can see here, I'm going to add the Broncos first and then just going to keep going all the way through. Alrighty, you can see I've added all of the sides here, all custom sides, all from 2022. I would have what I deem their strongest roster. So it's going to be interesting to see what Rugby League Live thinks is going to happen this year. Personally, I think the Roosters are probably going to win on this, but we'll have to wait and see. So I've loaded up the competition. As you can see, there is 30 rounds rather than the 25 like there is in real life. Also, no State of Origin too. So it is going to be a little bit different. However, let's not focus on that too much. Let's just have a little bit of fun and see who wins. Alright, just for the lulz, I'm actually just going to simulate the first few rounds and see where things are going. So, going to go ahead and simulate all. West Tigers beat the Broncos. Roosters beat the Raiders. Doggies lost to the Dragons. Obviously, these aren't going to be the same ones as real life too. They're just going to be customized rounds, so don't take that into account too much. Rabbitohs beat the Sharks. Panthers won. A draw between the Eels and the Seagulls. Storm won. Look, this is probably pretty accurate. So, you know what? I'm actually liking that one. Let's go and simulate the whole season. Okay, I have simulated the whole season. There is a big shock to me. Let's take a look at the ladder. I'm not sure what is going on. I really don't. What the hell are the West Tigers doing up that high? I don't understand that. West Tigers in at 5th. Are they on crack? What is happening? Eels in at 2nd. I predicted them to get minor premiership. On the game though, Panthers pick up the minor premiership. I think that is fairly accurate. Got the Roosters, Seagulls. That's a fairly accurate top 4. But the Tigers, Dragons, Storm and Raiders. Cowboys up the high too. What the hell is happening? Sharks low. Surely my rosters are messed or something. I've got to check out this Tigers side. They were in first for a lot of the season too. For a good portion, they were in first and they dropped off majorly in the end. But I was just looking at them and I was seeing Tigers in first and I was going, what the hell? I'm just going to go into this round 31 and check out the Tigers and see who is in their side. So you can see here is the Tigers side that's getting picked. I don't know if some of them are like 90 rated or something. I don't understand why they would be. There's no reason why they should be. I went through and I changed everybody, but there's no like double ups or anything. I really can't figure out how they were doing so well. Even like the Dragons. Let's take a look at the Dragons side. Who were they playing in this one? Was it what I let... Okay, yeah. So, Umono, I had him there. Bellin. They actually have a decent little side, especially Rugby League Live 4 standards. They seem to love the Dragons. I've played with some of these very, very average Dragon sides on the game, and they end up winning premierships. It just seems to be how the Dragons work in this game. I don't understand it, but that's just the Dragons for you. I also just want to take a look at the Sharks, because this is very, very surprising to me. You can see who is actually in their side. Look, that is, I don't understand this. I don't understand how they've come to the conclusion that this is how the top 8 would be. Especially if it was 25 rounds. I think the Tigers would have been in first. That is absolutely crazy. So, look, that is the regular season done. Panthers, Eels, Roosters, Seagulls is your top 4. Rounding out the rest of the top 8 is the West Tigers, Dragons, Storm, and the Raiders. Then you have teams like the Cowboys, Rabbitohs, Sharks, Warriors, Broncos, Bulldogs, Knights, and the Titans are missing out. Titans picking up the wooden spoon. They've got the Cowboys in at 9th and the Titans in at 16th. Maybe a bit of a switcheroo there, I'd say. Anyways, that's the beauty of Rugby League Live 4. You get some good things, you get some bad things. This is probably a bit of a shit show, but we'll see what happens in the final. Let's go to the finals. Let's go ahead and simulate this one. Panthers versus Eagles. Who moves on to the preliminary final and who gets a second chance? So the Sea Eagles beat the Panthers. Panthers have been absolutely dominant in the regular season. Lose to Manly and Manly go to the prelims. Panthers get a second chance though. We have the Tigers up against the Raiders. This is an elimination game. I think Tigers going to win this one. As they do, it's going to be Panthers up against the Tigers. Two Western Sydney sides. Dragons up against the Storm. See who wins here. Storm! Dragons win. Dragons beat the Storm. The Storm are eliminated. one and done. Eels versus Roosters. These teams won't be one and done, but who gets the week off? Who gets a second chance? Eels get the second chance. Roosters moving on to the preliminary finals. I can see that happening. I definitely can see that happening. So that means that we have Panthers up against the West Tigers, Dragons up against the Eels. A rivalry game. Actually, a couple rivalry games. So this is interesting. Red League Live 4 thinking there's going to be a bit of drama in the final. So Panthers up against the Tigers. Who's going to win? Tigers. How are Tigers winning? How are the Tigers? No. There's no way Tigers are winning this. No way. Eels beat the Dragons. Okay, that's fitting. We have Seagulls up against the Eels. And we also have Tigers up against the Roosters. Surely not. Surely the Tigers are not taking this out. Let's go with the first one. Eels win. So Eels are into the grand final. This is what I suspect would happen in real life. Eels make it to the grand final. Definitely didn't think the Tigers would be here. Are they going to be moving on to the grand final? I kind of hope they do after all this time. Are they getting to the grand final according to Rugby League Live 4? I mean, it's definitely not happening in real life. But according to Rugby League Live 4, what is the grand final going to be? Eels versus Roosters. Eels versus the Roosters. Very fitting. I can actually see this happening in real life. How the Tigers got there baffles me. You can see they're a very, very tight game too. Obviously, Roosters picking up the win, but surely just adding Jackson Hastings isn't going to change things for the Tigers. That is crazy. Anyways, we had the grand final that I kind of expected. Eels versus Roosters. Maybe just looking at the regular season, I probably would have said Panthers would have been in the grand final. Maybe Panthers versus Eels because they've been the best two sides. Roosters been pretty good. But look, I'm interested to see who actually picks up the victory here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's see who gets the dub. Is it going to be the Eels or is it going to be the Sydney Roosters? Let's take a look. 3, 2, 1. Simulate. And we have the Parramatta Eels picking up a premiership there. According to Rugby League Live 4, I didn't actually expect them to win in real life, or I don't expect them to win in real life. I expect them to have a good season. Minor premiership more like it. I actually had the Roosters winning in real life. If you haven't seen my predictions, definitely go check them out. But actually, Rugby League Live 4 predicts is going to win in 2022. The Parramatta Eels, take a quick look at all the try scorers and that sort of stuff. Here we go, top try scorer, Ruben Garrick. Pretty fitting. I think I had Ruben Garrick in at like number 2. I think I had Saab as number 1. So Saab is nowhere to be seen. We got a lot of guys there. Mamalo, obviously Tigers killed it on the game. Probably won't happen in real life. Brian To'o, Joey Manu. Montoya, very high considering things. Suwali's there as well. Josh Adokar. Where is Jason Saab? Jason Saab is all the way down. He's heaps far down. I suppose it is quite close though. I mean, first place did only get, what, 15 tries. I mean, I suppose he did put a beating on Saab, but oh my god, I'm in shock. The Eels winning the premiership, but the Tigers got into the preliminary finals. I can't believe that. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this video? What did you think about this? Did you think it was as crazy as I thought it was? I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but hey, that's Rugby League Live 4 for you. Anyways, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also, make sure that you use the notification bell. Don't rely on the sub boxes. Use the notification bell and never miss any of my videos. Also, we had to go ahead and give me a follow on social media. It's on the screen right now. It's Miss Luke and YT for the most part. My Facebook to Miss Luke, but everything else, including TikTok, including Snapchat, is Miss Luke and YT. Go ahead, give me a follow, give me an ad, and stay tuned for more content on the channel. The 2022 NRL season is finally here. Feels like it's been ages. It's realistically only been a couple of months, but I can't wait. Plenty of content to be made. Plenty of Rugby League Live 4 content to be made. Hopefully some Rugby League Live 5, and also just some NRL content in general. Got live streams going. So subscribe and stay tuned for more on the channel, and I'll see you next time. See yous.